Hey guys, hi, welcome back once again. And this time I want to take up the topic of having honest, real, open, vulnerable, meaningful, but yet very uncomfortable conversations. Now I've been creating my blogs, I've been writing my blogs, I've been creating YouTube videos for a while now, and I've been sharing it with a lot of people. Some of them are known to me, some of them are very good friends of mine, some of them are family members, and some of them are just acquaintances, and some of them are people I don't even know, but I have their contact details. And I've been putting stuff on even Facebook. So yeah, these three people whom I've known for a while now, as acquaintances. They are not my best of friends. They are not even, we don't even move around in the same friend circle. But yes, we have known each other for a few years now, and they connected with me, through messaging. And I would like to share the conversation that happened on the message also, which went something like this. With the first person, the person said hi, like how most Indians start their conversation. And I said, hi, haven't ever heard from you. And yeah, tell me. So the person said that, I would like to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So we decided upon a time, we decided upon a date, and we set aside a time for ourselves wherein we could talk, or at least the other person could talk, and let their emotions flow, which is what my idea was. The other person said and wrote back the same thing, hi, and I wrote back, hi, and I have known this person a little longer than the other person. So I said, how have you been? And haven't heard from you in a long time. So the other person writes back, in a shitty place. And I was taken aback, but I was pleasantly surprised with the honesty. And I knew that there was something that was big that was coming here. So I write back to this person. I was like, okay, do you wish to talk? And the person says, no, I wish to connect. I wish to be understood, and I wish to be heard. And I was taken aback with that honesty. Now we again decided on another date, and this person came over. And when both of the talks got over, and when the conversation was coming to a closure, both of these people, before leaving, they hugged me and they said, thank you for listening to me. And the other person, in fact the second person, also said that thank you for hearing, because I have known the solutions. It is there in my head. The solution is always there, but it is never like you enter something on your laptop and you press the enter button and there comes the solution and things are sorted out. It's never like this. I have the solution in my head, and the other people are also giving the same solution, which is the friends and the families are also coming up with the same solution, but it is not helping because I am still not feeling all right, and I just wanted to be heard. And thank you for doing that. And I think that made more sense to me than most other things that they said. So I did tell them about my bit of my own history, and which was not more in an emotive way, but more in an informative way. So I did share a bit of my history because I wanted to lay them, because I wanted to put a platform before them wherein they could feel vulnerable to open themselves up before me. And once I opened my doors, they opened their doors completely wide open. And I think that was more liberating for them than shutting themselves down. So, these were very honest conversations, and I think they had the kind of connect that they were looking for with their own selves, which they were not even able to have with their own friends and families. which is also to say that science today is telling us, or a number of sciences, social sciences to biological sciences and psychology and stuff like that, which is telling us that there are known, as of now, known 34,000 feelings that we feel in the entire day. Now, we must understand that there are only two emotions, main emotions, out of which these 34,000 branches come out. So, there are two emotions, which is one is love and the other is fear. And out of these two emotions, there are 34,000 branches of feelings that arise, that shoot up. And how many of us really sit with even 500 of those feelings to understand where they are coming from? Are they ours, or have they been imprinted upon us? Is it coming from inside, or has it been infiltrated from outside, which we have absorbed in the inside? How true are they for our own selves? How many of us sit with our own thoughts? Now, we today know that science is again telling us that we have at least 20,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. How many of us sit with even 1,500 of those thoughts? And if we have not been able to sit with our own feelings, even 500 of them out of 34,000, and if we've not been able to sit with our own thoughts, 1,500 out of 60,000, how well do we understand our own selves? So they also say that there is a saying, or there are two sayings that go very well, which says that Rome was not built in a day, and there is the other saying that goes, in Rome, do as the Romans do. So have we been doing everything which the Romans have been doing? Which is to say that have we been doing everything that our culture, that our belief systems, that our educational systems, that our societal systems or societal belief systems or moral values and XYZ things have been telling us? Have we been functioning primarily on those? Or are they deeper aspects of ourselves that we don't even acknowledge, leave alone understand? For if we never acknowledge them, we can never understand them. And what we don't understand, we keep fearing it and we keep running from it. And learning never happens when we are in the flight, fight, or freeze response. So let us take a little time in the day, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, to at least write down whatever are we feeling and thinking at that point in time, to help understand our own patterns, to help understand whether they are our own or whether they have been imprinted upon us. Because when they say that Rome was not built in a day, whatever are we feeling, the 34,000 feelings, the 60,000 thoughts that we have every single day, was not constructed in one day. And if we are to deconstruct it, if we are to understand it, we need to give it time. We need to give it time to deconstruct it also. And unless we are willing to do that for ourselves, unless we are willing to give ourselves that time to understand ourselves better, we'll never be able to connect with somebody else. We'll never be able to understand somebody else. Because our understanding can only be limited to what we are willing to understand about our own selves. And unless we give that time and that space to our own selves, and unless we have that conversation and that connection with our own selves, we really cannot have a deeper, a meaningful, and an honest connection with somebody else. Let's try and have these open, meaningful, connected, but maybe uncomfortable conversations that gives more meaning to our lives, to our relationships. Let's try and do that, and I will see you once again next week. Till then, stay connected.